My opinion is, let's address the policy list one by one. Policy from the central government on subsidy. Absolutely chaos. Everybody will agree. We are still not cleaning the system, or we are not still removing the system, or we are not still refining the system. Chaos. Second, why can't the central government standardize the policies of all state governments under one umbrella? We still practice divide and rule. We still practice Tamil Nadu government having a separate different policies. Some are allowed third-party sale, some are not allowing third-party sale, some are promoting rooftop systems, some are promoting megawatt scale projects, some are giving bank guarantee for the payments, some are not giving bank guarantee for the payments, some follow different PPA, some follow different PPA. Crazy, no? Have we not learned from the experiences of wind turbines of revolution 2000 to 2015 and implement it in solar revolution so that the gestation time is limited, learning time is limited? Don't we learn from mistakes? Don't we have faced problems in wind generation in evacuation? Have we addressed the evacuation problems? We put the cart before the bullet. Hype, magnified projections, unrealistic targets. This has become attractive mission, just like a Rajini movie hype. People see the hype, come to see the reality. They find the huge gaps. People who entered 5 years back would thought these policies can change. People who entered 10 years back, little frustrated that even in spite of 10-year efforts, no policy changes. People like me, 30 years, have still not given up. Have still not given up. I can be critical. I can say authoritatively saying you are wrong. But this is one issue. Take finance. We call it priority sector, but no bank is coming forward to give any money to anybody. Then what is ministry doing? What is state governments doing? We say it is very nice to position solar product as a FMCG product where you walk into your showroom, swipe a card, buy your equipment before even you go home. When will we reach? We will reach one day. We were expecting metro rail to come to Chennai even 30 years back, but it has come one day. But are we putting 10 years ahead in getting the metro rail is what we are talking about. Ministry has not structured. Megawatt scale project talk about financial closure problems. Kilowatt scale people talk about bank not lending them money. If they lend money, they will lend only for new houses, not for the existing users. A new house fellow who has already put all his money into that basket of constructing the house, where will he have the bandwidth to spend more for luxury or savings? Where there is a fish, we don't want to fish. Where there is no fish, we would like to put all our efforts and fish. This is one of the greatest bottleneck. Then we talk about on the policy, the reverse bidding policy. What is this reverse bidding has brought into the solar industry? 3 years back, 14 rupees per unit people signed a PPA. Last year, 10 rupees per unit people signed a PPA. This year with Tamil Nadu government, people were ready to sign at 5 rupees 50 paisa. The TNREC came and put a stay and said, you do it at 7 rupees. So what is reverse bidding is now taking us to. Fifth point, local manufacturing. What have we done to create local manufacturing? You brought in a policy saying that I will bring anti-dumping duty. You brought in a policy saying there should be a local content in all the government Jawaharlal Nehru schemes. Have you implemented? Have you done it? How do you expect the local companies to flourish? Even existing all manufacturers with modules or cells are only now become labelers. Do you know what is labeling? Walk into any of the manufacturing company, you will find labeling. Because reverse bidding has brought the price up to even 5 rupees 50 paisa. A fellow who puts a megawatt scale project realizing 5 rupees 50 paisa wants a megawatt project at 5 crores. And at 5 crores, you will get only a 20 rupees worth module, which will work for 2 years to 3 years. And 20 rupees module, a local manufacturer cannot produce. So he can only get a second-hand module or modules which are sold by container weight, not by wattages. Are we controlling? Are we doing anything about it? Oh no. So, realistic target is a people movement target. I could have easily asked yesterday, the people sitting on the dais, how many of you own a solar plant? None of them would have raised their hands. I could have put back the question saying, is it worth? Yesterday we talked, or today morning I read in the paper, 60,000 you spend for 1 kilowatt, you will get 10,000 rupees back, 6 years is a payback. I hear Sajay saying, 14 years will be the payback. I will hear Ashok Kumar saying, 10 years will be the payback. What information are we sharing? What confusion we are creating in the minds of the people? Are we united with the inputs? Will we talk in the same tone of what we need to convey to the mass movements? Drastic changes need to come. And I expect it to come now, because 60,000 crores of investment has come into the solar in the last 1 year. People will not be quiet. People will not be quiet in assuming things happening in the wrong direction. And fortunately, we have a stable government which will lend its ears. We are always positive in our life. Criticism is easiest, but I am a very positive person. This is my opinion.
Cheers.
Thank you. Definitely something to sort of think about on that. Mr. Ashok Kumar, I'd also request you, as a module manufacturer, your perspective on how to enhance manufacturing, make in India, and sort of make the Make in India mission succeed in solar too.
Yeah, I 100% agree to what Raghu says. Still, we people are struggling in the market. If I say my module price is 35 rupees, somebody will come say that they will give 32 rupees. If I say 32 rupees, somebody will come say they will give 25 rupees. As Raghu says, everything is imported,